Welcome, everybody, to the 2025 Founders Cup draw. I'm looking forward to it. I'm Craig Hearn of We Are Soccer, and I play in the MUSL as an over 40 player. I know, I'm way too young for that, but here I am. Anyway, I am joined by Mr. Josh Belvedere, the MUSL president. Josh, welcome here.
Thank you.
I'm also joined by Ryan Okerström, the director of competition. Ryan, welcome.
Thanks for having us, Craig.
No problem. Happy to do this. As I said, I'm the host of We Are Soccer. Happy to be doing the 2025 Founders Cup Festival, draw festival for the MUSL. Guys, thank you for letting me do this. What I've done is I went through all the teams and all the divisions. I put them into a list, put it into randomizer.org, generated seeds. Then I created brackets from that. So just so everybody's aware who's watching, Josh and Ryan have no idea what seeds any teams have. They have no idea who's playing who or where. So this was pretty much on me. Thanks for letting me have a little bit of control, Ryan. I appreciate it. All right, guys, before we jump in, I do want to say thank you again for letting me do it. And cheers. Let's have a little bit of fun. We got some beer here.
We are soccer mugs.
Yeah. All right. We're going to start off with the open. We're going to work our way all the way down to the over 60 division. Fellas, the open division, I randomized all the teams in there, and the number one seed came out to be Vardar. Vardar is your number one seed in the open division, followed by FSC Lightning, then the third seed, Red Cedar FC, fourth seed, Young Boys FC, then SC 1924. The sixth seed is Imlay City. The seventh seed is FC Belvedere. I hear they have a great squad this year. The eighth seed is Dragons FC. The ninth seed is Detroit Badgers Football Club. And 10th seed, SC 1924. 11th, Hamtramck is the 11th seed, Detroit Badgers. What?
They have A and B. They have a reserve.
That's why. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. They got an A and a B team.
So does the Sport Club.
That'll do it. Ypsilanti Athletic is your 13th seed. The Detroit Bullets Open team is your 14th seed. And Canton Celtic is the 15th seed. Now, Ryan, what happens with the lower seeded teams?
The lower seeded team will be on the road throughout the tournament as they advance, if they advance.
I gotta say, I think Ryan's team is appropriately seeded here. I know it's random, but I think that's where they would have fallen.
Yeah.
It is important to mention that Open 1 and 2 are combined in the Founders Cup.
Okay, well done. I appreciate that. There are some 1 and 2 teams there. We will get what happens there. So here comes the full bracket. All right, so as you can see on your screen, Vardar gets a bye for the first round. Dragons versus Detroit Badgers, Young Boys versus Ypsilanti Athletic, SC 1924 versus Badgers, Lightning versus Canton Celtic the away team. As you heard Ryan say, the higher seeded team is the home team, and the next bracket there down is Bavaria versus SC 1924, Red Cedar versus Detroit Bullets, Imlay City versus Hamtramck City. Some interesting matchups. It's going to be fun to watch as these teams go through, hoping my Detroit Bullets can make it through to the final and take it all. All right, now we're going to jump in and we're going to take care of the over 30 division. This is over 30 division 1 and 2 combined, Ryan. All right, number 1 seed, Sheba United FC, Latin Fury with the 2nd seed, Atletico Michigan with the 3rd seed, 4th seed, Bafana United FC, 5th seed, SC 1924A, the 6th seed, Detroit United FC, Cavaliers Football Club with their 7th seed, Lizards FC with the 8th seed, and Aaron Bird's Next Level Training with the 9th seed. That's a good team. They're a good team.
They always win.
You know what, though? Maybe not this year. We got quite a few teams here.
They're going to be traveling.
That's true, the 9th seed. 10th seed is FSC Mustangs, Capital Kickers with the 11th seed. Havorla Football Club with the 12th seed. East Side FC with the 13th seed.
That's his team.
There we go.
Well done. Gonna be traveling to
Yeah, but we don't have to pay for a field.
all right. There you go. There's always an upside, isn't there? And the last two rounding it out, the 14th seed, UK Royals and the Detroit Bullets.
Your Detroit Bullets.
My Detroit Bullets. I think I might be registered for that one, but I'm not going to play.
It's important to note that Craig's doing the draw here, and the Bullets were the last 2 seeds in the first 2 brackets.
So, yeah, go ahead and question that, guys. We're going to put up the bracket here for everybody to see so you can kind of get a glimpse at it. Go ahead and take a look at that. All right, here's your over 30 Division 3 and 4 seeds. Number 1, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Number 2, Carpathia Kickers. Number 3, Vardar. Number 4, Havorla Football Club. Number 5, East Side United FC. Number 6, Brighton FC. Number 7, Detroit Freighters. Almost called the Firefighters. Your number 8 seed, North Coast United. Number 9, Takaturko.
Takaturko.
Out of?
Based out of Canton, baby.
All right, that's your 9th seed. Your 11th seed, your 10th seed, Rochester United FC. The 11th seed, Pumas, FSC Pumas. Your 12th seed, Brighton B-52s. Your 13th seed, CSC Rovers. 14th seed, GISA United. And rounding out the group, your 15th seed, Tarantulas Football Club.
We'll call them Tarantulas.
Tarantulas. Is that one?
Yes.
All right. Tarantulas.
They drink Modelo.
I like that. That's usually my drink of choice. But
They're
not
actually
tonight.
the most fun to party with, too.
Hey, I like that. All right. And here are your matchups for this over 30 Division 3 and 4 bracket. All right, now for the over 40 Division 1 and 2 combined bracket. The number 1 seed, Michigan United Football Club. Number 2, UK Royals. Your 3rd seed, Hurling Green FC. Number 4, Carpathia Kickers. What a squad.
Carpathia Kickers A.
Carpathia Kickers A. What a squad.
Defending champions, right?
Absolutely. I don't know if you knew this, but I played for Carpathia Kickers for about 10 years, way back in the day.
Josh plays for them now.
You're always welcome back.
Well, yes.
We're going to get to Craig's team soon.
Except for I'm registered with another team, so maybe another year.
It's a transfer fee.
Thank you for the
$50 transfer fee, 8-day window to sit out.
I'll see if I actually make it to any of the my team's games this year. So Carpathia Kickers, the defending champions, they're the A team at the number 4 seed. Number 5 seed, Eastside FC. Your 6th seed, FSC Falcons. Detroit Bullets, my Detroit Bullets Football Club at the 7th seed. Drita SC at the 8th seed. Varzia at the 9th seed. Croatia SC at the 10th seed. Waza.
What's up with that?
The 11th seed. They may not be happy with all the traveling they have to do. They've got a nice little squad there this year as well. And the 12th seed rounding out the Carpathia Kickers B squad. That is a heck of a division there, boys.
Let's be the bracket, Craig.
There is, that is right there.
This bracket will be interesting.
Yes. Here you go, sir. Drop that in for everybody to take a look at. Due to the number of teams, that's why there are 4 teams with buys.
Wow, look at that second round. It could be a Carpathia showdown.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it? That would be really interesting. Detroit Bullets take on Croatia, and the winner taking on the UK Royals at UK Royals.
That's a tough path.
Yeah, it is.
Tough path.
I'm happy to see you on the other side of the bracket.
Maybe we'll meet in the final again. You never know. We'll see what
The
happens.
over 40 Division 1 is very competitive.
Yeah, it is. Those over 40 guys. Tell you what, it's fun to play in that division. It's still great soccer. All right, we're moving on. This is the over 40 Division 3 and Division 4 bracket. Your 1 seed.
Or as we like to call them, Division 2.
Division 2?
Division 2
Let's
East
do
and
that
West.
over.
East and West. All right. Here's your over 40 Division 2, as you call it. Number 1 seed, Bafana United. Vardar 40 is your 2nd seed. Atletico Michigan FC is your 3rd seed. Nate, my co-host Nate.
That is a new team. That's a new team with your co-host Nate.
Yeah.
Playing against them soon.
Friend of mine, Dan Wolka, playing over there as well. Motley's number 4 seed. Rochester United Red with the 5th seed. Brighton Express with the 6th seed. Your team, sir. Blazers FC with the 7th seed. Eagle Nation FC with the 8th seed. Eagles FC with the 9 seed. Carpathia Kickers with the 10 seed.
Capital Kickers.
Capital Kickers. I gotta get
Different kickers. Lots of kickers.
too many kickers. Capital Kickers, excuse me. The 10 seed. Detroit Badgers with the 11 seed. Brighton FC with the 12th seed. SC 1924 with the 13th seed. FSC Broncos with the 14th seed. Anchor Bay Anchors FC with the 15th seed. And rounding out the division, Canton FC with the 16th seed. Here is the matchups.
Over 40 Division 2 is very competitive.
Now they're
A lot of teams are of equal talent in this division. Let's see how it shook out. Ooh, Canton FC traveling to the east side to play Bafana. Right off the bat, the Eagles, the 2 Eagles are facing each other.
Face each other.
Battle of Eagle
Whoa.
supremacy.
Eagles versus Eagles. I like it.
What else we have that's interesting?
The Seagull swoops.
Oh, Brighton.
Yeah.
Brighton FC having to make the trek all the way to Marshview Park to play Rochester United. That's all. You guys all got to skip work that day.
Atletico Michigan against FSC Broncos there in the first round.
That'll be a good battle.
And whoever wins that plays Brighton Express versus Detroit Badgers.
Looks like I'm home for that game as the 6th seed. That's good. Well, actually, Badgersfield is closer to my house.
Ah! That's why you lose. Oh, bummer. What a nice match. What a nice some nice matchups we have there. Very interesting. All right, now we move to the over 48
The
division.
biggest division in the MUSL.
I mean, there are 21 teams in this division.
So,
More
funny-
reschedules, please. More reschedules.
Do not reschedule me. Funny though, the massive percentage of players in the MUSL are over 40. So the over 48 being the biggest division makes sense because as we all are getting older, we're moving up to the older division. So we expect the 55 division to grow next year just based on the fact that a lot of people playing 48 are turning 55. All of us 1971 kids will be 55 next year.
Oof.
So
And we'll keep adding divisions to accommodate you in 5-year increments.
Keep
So-
growing in
Yeah.
increments.
there we are.
All right, here we go. We're going to talk about the over 48 division and the seeds. Are you ready? Here you go. Your number 1 seed, Eagles FC. Number 2, Brighton Football Club. Coming in at the 3rd seed, FSC Model T's. I like the name. I don't know much about them, but I like the name.
They won it 2 years ago.
Ooh. All right, see if they can do it again. Number 4 seed, Farmington Football Club. 5th seed, Bafana United Football Club. 6th seed, Imperium Football Club. Intra United coming in at 7th.
Defending champions.
Congratulations. See if you guys can do it again. 7, that's kind of actually a high seed in a group that has 21. Croatia with your 8th seed. And your 9th seed is SC 1924. Canton Football Club coming in at the 10th seed. The 11th seed, Carpathia Kickers. 12th seed, Canton Celtic FC Elite.
Also my team.
He's on almost all these teams. It's crazy.
That's what happens when you play in every division.
That's
Sorry.
It is what it is, man. Keep kicking until you can't. All right, the 13th seed of the group, Windsor Juventus Football Club. I like the name of that club. Detroit Bullets, you are the 14th seed.
Not quite your Detroit Bullets
Not
yet.
my Detroit Bullets. I got 4 years before I get there. If we get there, the body's falling apart, Ryan. We'll see if we hold up. Drita Soccer Club is your 15th seed. Anchor Bay Anchors is your 16th seed. The 17th seed is Wham FC. You need to wake me up before you go to your game. The 18th seed is Rochester United Red. That's a joke for all the older folks out there.
The MUSL board has memes. Sorry, Rick.
I don't want to see that.
No, you don't.
Varzea Minas is your 19th seed. The 20th seed, Canton Celtic FC. And rounding out the group, Latin Fury Football Club with the 21st seed. Now, this is, as we said, a large group, lots of players. So it looks a little different when you put it into bracket form and how it all breaks out. Lots of buys in the first round.
Let's see how the travel is going to affect Team Shrek.
There's almost more games in the second round than there is the first round.
That whole top, okay, so that whole top portion is all East Side teams, so they all get to stay relatively close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Works out good for them. Canton Celtic Elite, my team's playing Latin Fury.
Taking on the winner of
And
that
then
game.
the
Taking
winner
on Bafana.
will travel to the East Side for Bafana, so that could play into it.
Drita plays Rochester United Red. The winner of that game takes on Brighton FC, who will be at home.
They have to travel to Dubrova.
Yep.
To the death camp.
There's traveling involved here, folks.
Yep.
Bullets versus Varzea, and the winner taking on FSC Model Ts. They might be my new favorite team.
That's going to be a good battle. All 3 of those teams are really good.
Some really interesting matchups going on here, boys.
That's a very well-rounded bracket.
Very nice. All right, we're moving on. Here's the over 55 division, Ryan.
Yep.
This seems to be your pride and joy.
Not till next year, buddy. They also lead the whole MUSL in red cards, so.
Seriously?
Why are you guys so angry at 55?
Seriously? I mean, what? Is it really? Guys, drink a beer before the game. Chill. Play the game. You'll be all right. All right, here is the over 55 division in the seeding. Number 1, Wham FC.
And they're going to do what?
Wake me up before they go to their game. Metro Gunners Football Club, you are the number 2 seed. SC 1924 is the 3rd seed. Drita Soccer Club is the 4th seed. FSC Model A's is the 5th seed.
Because they're older. You see what they did there?
Absolutely love it. I absolutely love it.
67.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait and see. All right, Rochester United is the 6th seed. The 7th seed, Canton Celtic. See? And rounding out the group in the 8th seed, Bullets FC.
A long time until they're your Bullets, but you have given your Bullets some really bad seeding.
They're not gonna like me.
You may be kicked off the Bullets and you have to transfer to Carpathia.
I might have to. Fellas, I apologize for all the traveling you have to do. Blame randomizer.org. That's where I put all these names and randomized the seeding. I apologize. All right, here's the bracket of your over 55 division. There you go. You know the nice thing about the amount of teams in this division? There you go.
There's no buy.
There's no buy.
Perfect.
Everybody's playing in the first round. Wham versus Bullets, Drita versus FC Model A's, Metro Gunners versus Canton Celtic, 1924 versus Rochester United.
Looking good. It's gonna be a good path. That second round is gonna be semifinal round will be interesting.
Good luck to everybody competing in that division. Now, what might be my favorite division of the entire night here, over 60 division. I love this. There's only 4 teams. They're still kicking. Chaldean Iraqi 60 is the number 1 seed. The number 2 seed is Ann Arbor United Football Club. The 3rd seed, Pars FC. And your 4th seed, Express FC.
Fun fact, we had 114 players in the MUSL that qualified for over 60.
What?
114.
That's impressive.
We could have added probably a couple more
We need
teams.
2 more teams, yeah.
2 more teams if you guys were a little more proactive in playing their over 60 guys.
Yeah, and over 60s playing, it was a 99.
Yeah. 8v8 on Sundays. They play at the same time, side by side, at the gorgeous small fields at Founders Park.
Wow.
And they have a great time. They play at the same time. They have 1 ref, no slide tackling, and afterwards grilling out and drinking beers.
Get your act together. You can get some more friends out there.
It's the best Sunday you could do right there.
No slide tackling sounds great. I can't wait to be 60.
I'm in on that. Yeah. All right, here's your bracket. Chaldean Iraqi take on Express FC, while Ann Arbor United is at home to Pars FC. Small bracket, lots of fun, lots of grilling and beers after, I'm sure.
So I wonder if the amount of red cards in 55s is the guys that play 60s knowing they can't slide tackle on Sunday, so on Wednesday they just go all out.
That's a good thought. That's not for me to figure out. That's for the director of competition.
It's for the director of discipline, and he's not here. Well, the guy for the state's here, but I'm not wearing that hat right
Now we're in that hat.
now. Have the shirt on.
All right, hopefully everybody's happy with your draw, and if not, I apologize. Send all your emails to randomizer.org and to one of these guys.
Right.
Guys, I appreciate you letting me help with this. I appreciate you letting me in. We Are Soccer loves to do things like this, especially when we play in the leagues and we support your leagues. Josh, Mr. President, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Thanks for hosting us. It's great.
No problem. Ryan, as always, appreciate it. And looking forward to picking up the goal scoring for maybe another Golden Boot.
It's possible.
We'll see. Got a little competition
Got
this
some
year.
competition.
Competition.
He might hurt himself somehow.
Oh, don't say that.
Selling a house or something.
So we'll get everything up on the website within the next week. But I encourage all of the home teams there, based on the brackets, to start scheduling your field. And when is the first date for play?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Coming up soon.
Every age group's different, so what we'll do is we'll build the brackets on the Demisphere, and then as we build them, you guys will all see them, and then just book your fields. If you need to do a game change, follow the game change process.
Follow processes, please. It makes it a lot easier for these guys. You guys have to do all that business work. I can just have fun and drink beer and say names of teams.
Absolutely.
You're going to be running from your teammates.
Yeah, I am. I'm actually going to be running once they see this. Do us a huge favor. Make sure you follow We Are Soccer across all the platforms. Make sure you follow the MUSL and everything else across all the platforms as well. Lots of news and lots of fun and things happening on the social media platforms for both of our groups.
And Michigan Soccer Association.
There you go. All right. Until next year. Good luck. Cheers. Cheers, boys.